Welcome to 7:30. Tonight, CyberCon, inside the murky world of virtual currency.
I trusted him because he had an Australian company number. I thought he was legit.
Bad practice. At least 6 doctors referred to police for investigation.
We're not after revenge or anything like that. We just don't want this to happen to anybody else.
How old are you? What are you doing here? 16 and you still on street.
And the mean streets of South Africa, where people have given up on the police.
They're not supposed to beat up people. They're not supposed to rape people. They're not supposed to rob people. They're not supposed, all those things.
The perils of doing business in cyberspace have added a whole new level of meaning to the warning, buyer beware. The explosion in online trading has fuelled the rise of a new virtual currency known as the Bitcoin. It's computer-generated and only exchanged on the web, where it's used to buy everything from music, pets and homewares to illicit drugs. In the past 10 days, a buying frenzy fed by uncertainty in regular currency markets has seen its value double. A Bitcoin's now worth 180 old-fashioned dollars. Last week, the global trade in the currency reached $1 billion. But as they say, all that glitters is not gold. And 7:30 has uncovered one Bitcoin trader who's done a runner, leaving dozens of investors with hundreds of thousands of real dollar losses. Matt Peacock reports.
This was the registered headquarters for a major financial trader in the hot and highly volatile online currency known as Bitcoin.
G'day, I was looking for Colin. You wouldn't be Colin, would you? Matt Peacock from ABC Television?
No.
But here in the New South Wales country town of Orange, visits to several registered addresses failed to find the operators behind Crypto Exchange, which was shut down last November, leaving dozens of angry investors with hundreds of thousands in real dollar losses.
Looks like he's somewhere else now though, doesn't it?
Leo Treasure is one of them.
I emailed him many times saying what's happening. He said there was a mix-up with the account details. He just kept buying time, feeding me lies.
Leo placed his trust and his Bitcoins with this man, Ken Armitt.
We provide the facility for people all around the world to buy and sell Bitcoin.
Last year, I had sent 250 Bitcoins, it was about $3,000 at the time, to a guy who was running a Bitcoin exchange here in Australia. And he just didn't give me the money. So now that's worth about 20 grand.
To understand Leo Treasure's loss, we need to enter the online exchange world of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet.
Bitcoin's anonymous inventor launched the idea 4 years ago, and since then its price has fluctuated wildly. It's a virtual currency, a collection of encrypted computer codes that can be traded anonymously person to person, bypassing banks, which is why Bitcoin's so popular with the Silk Road trade in illegal drugs on the dark side of the web. Bitcoin's also increasingly seen as a safe haven, recently nearly tripling in value to an all-time high of $140 during the currency crisis in Cyprus. Last week, Bitcoin trade broke the $1 billion mark.
We're getting used to the idea of the fact that all currencies in some way are virtual. And so I very much see that in this time of turbulence and increasing financial uncertainty, that there will be a place for cyber currencies like Bitcoin.
Okay, so this is the website where I go to trade my Bitcoins. It's localbitcoins.com, and you can see the sellers there.
2 years ago, 27-year-old Leo Treasure began buying up Bitcoins on the internet, virtual coins that fans like him believe could one day replace money as we know it.
Click on Actions, QR code, and I get this QR code. And then to send the Bitcoins there, I just hold up my phone to the screen and I can scan it and send my Bitcoins from my account to this account, and the transaction is instant. I think it's actually a lot safer than the money in banks. Look at Cyprus, for example.
Bitcoin can be viewed just in the same way that any other currency can be viewed, and you can view that the exchanges that have been set up in the same way that you would view a bank. The problem is that it's largely unregulated, and it's a question of buyer beware.
The number one problem is trust. All exchanges need to have the client's trust. So you need to build up the reputation.
But the traders with Crypto Exchange weren't beware enough, it seems, of the smooth-talking Ken Armit. In November last year, Crypto Exchange abruptly ceased trading, and people from as far away as Atlanta, Georgia, lost their money.
I have kind of lost all my money at Crypto Exchange. And I don't know what to believe about Ken. He's a very nice gentleman, and but anyway, I've lost a huge chunk of my money, and a lot of it was money I borrowed.
I trusted him because he had an Australian company number. I thought he was legit.
Hello?
730 had no luck in Orange tracking down the two principals behind Crypto Exchange, Ken and Colin Armit.
Hello?
Hi, g'day. Is that Colin Armit?
It's Always Electrical, mate.
G'day. Colin, it's Matt Peacock here from ABC Television. Do you mind if I just record a few questions I wanted to put to you about Crypto Exchange, the company you used to run?
You've got the wrong number, mate.
Sorry?
That's not me, mate. You've got the wrong number.
Who have I got now?
You got Lewis.
From
Always Electrical.
Sorry, where? Try him once more.
The mobile phone you are calling is switched off. Please try again later.
Later, 730 again rang this number for Always Electrical, and a man identifying himself as Colin Armit answered the phone. He said he's an electrician on the New South Wales Central Coast and has no knowledge whatsoever of Crypto Exchange or its operating company, Kensicol. But Colin Armit's electrician's licence reveals that he is the same person who until last year was the sole director of Kensicol.
So from day one we built a solid banking system.
Ken Armit has been equally hard to find. Leo Treasure did speak to him by phone late last year through the Orange car yard, which now says it has nothing to do with him.
I rang him, spoke to him, said, hey, I'm one of your customers.
Where's my Bitcoins?
Yeah, I said, where's my money? Because I cashed out the Bitcoins using his website. And he said the money should be getting sorted. We've just got a few issues. The guys are handling it. It'll be a few weeks away.
So what happened then? You rang back when it didn't happen, did you?
Yeah, and he's just, I said, like, I'm going to have to take your company to court and possibly liquidate the company. And he said, go for it, mate, do whatever you like.
730 finally did make email contact with Ken Armit, but he'd only say that Crypto Exchange customers will soon be contacted by an appointed liquidator. That's cold comfort for Leo Treasure and his fellow traders.
This is not play money for a lot of us. This is, this is our life savings and more than that.
I just eventually worked out he was never going to send me the money, and I'm now in the process of trying to take this to court. There it is, transaction submitted.
Despite this setback, Leo Treasure remains a Bitcoin enthusiast, along with others across the globe who believe the virtual currency does have a future.
It's a decentralized currency. It's not backed by any particular government. And so if everybody decided tomorrow not to support it, it would just vanish from the earth. We've had problems like that with other currencies, and it has defied expectations and is still around and has increased in value.
Matt Peacock with that report.